Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming to the team meeting. Last Saturday, we had a study hall on Donna's team, and we talked about some really cool stuff. And one of those um, was that our social media links were no longer displaying on our PBSs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so in our PBSs, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, that's where our social media information is supposed to be, right here. Now, I only have my Facebook one showing, but if you don't have anything showing, there's a setting in your PBS that you can go to and you can show it again. So what I'm going to do is what you're going to do is you're going to come to customize up here at the top of the screen, click on it, and this left menu will open up. Now there's a heading called social media. You click on that, and this is where you're going to put your information in. If you don't have any information in here at all, it's not going to show at the bottom of the screen here. So you got to have something in it to be able to for this to display down here. Now the thing is, where do you get this information from? Okay, so I've written up a page that will show you how to find this information. So this is basically how to add social media to your PBS. First, you will need to find out what your account names are, and below I will show you how to find them. So in Facebook, you're going to log into Facebook, click on your profile picture in the upper right. If you have more than one account, select the account that you would like to share. Your Facebook profile address is now in the address bar. So it's going to be up here at the top of the screen in this address bar. And it will look like this. HTTPS facebook.com/username. And I'm not going to go through all these because I'm going to share this with you. So there's Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, Etsy, and X. And I'm sure there's a whole lot more that you can put on your PBS. So what you're going to do is log into your PBS from your dashboard. I'm going to go back to my PBS here. Select Customize, which is right here. Click on that. Click Social Media, and then just add those usernames into these spaces. Now, you don't have to do this, but it's going to create so much more traffic to your website if you have these in here. Now, last week we were talking about, and thanks to Bev Feliciano for helping us with this and finding it for us. And I'm going to show you something really cool. So I'm going to go into my arts and entertainment, and then I'm going to go to entertainment of frequencies. And then down at the bottom, I put in these icons. So when you have these icons, people can go to your Facebook. So I'm going to click Facebook, and here's my Facebook. Okay. You can also do Instagram. You can do YouTube. And I'm going to show you how to get these icons onto your pages. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in and edit the page, and I'm going to pick a different one to do here. So I'm going to go to Beauty and Cosmetics, my Ageless Beauty page, and then come down here, and it's not showing these icons at the bottom of the page. So you would want them right here above or after the last paragraph in your page. So I'm going to go to edit the page, get out of code editor. Okay, I'm going to go down to the very bottom of the page. Okay, then we're going to click on type to choose a block. And over to the right, you will see this plus sign. So click on the plus sign. And then I need to get this out of the way. Hold on. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to type in social. Okay, now just type the word social. Don't type social media or anything like that. Just the word social. Now you're going to see an icon that says social icons. Okay, you're going to click on that. And then it comes up with this bar down here at the bottom. Now you're going to click on the plus sign in that bar, and then it's going to come up with icons that you want to put in here. It shows 6 icons, but wait, there's a whole lot more. So click on Browse All, and then this left side, and here's all your social media icons. Okay. So say, for example, you want to put in Facebook. You're going to click on Facebook, and now shows you a Facebook icon right here. Now, the thing about it is if you get out of this, and then later on you want to add in, say, LinkedIn or Instagram, the next one you put in is going to be below the Facebook icon. You don't want that. You want them in a row. So what you're going to do is when you first start out, you click Facebook. Next one's going to be Instagram. Next one's LinkedIn. You can put in Pinterest. You can put in just about any type of social media icon that you want. Let's put in Twitter, or what we now call X, and then YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, put your YouTube icon in. Now, the thing is it's not going to automatically connect you to those social media platforms. You actually have to click on the icon, and then it comes up with your social link. So what is my social link? Well, that's what you're going to have to look for in each platform. Okay, and I'll share that page with you. Now, mine, I'm not going to save this, but I will. Okay, go click to customize, and then social media, and then there's my Facebook ID. I'm just going to copy it. And then I'm going to go back to Ageless Beauty. And I didn't save it, so they're not going to show up here. So got to go back to edit page. Go to the bottom. Click the plus mark. Social icons. The plus sign. Browse all. Facebook. Okay, then I'm going to click on my Facebook icon. I'm going to put in that link, and then I'm going to save it. Now, the only thing is, when I save this, okay, it's saving. I'm going to view the page, come down here, and there's my Facebook icon. Now, the only problem here is when I click on this, what's it going to do? It's going to open a Facebook on this tab. Okay, so there's my Facebook, but where'd my tab go? Where'd my, so what we need to do, go back, edit the page, go back down to the icon, click on it, and then over here, click on page. Oops, sorry, block. Now I've lost it. Hold on just a second here. Sorry, hold on. I know it's here. I'm gonna put another one in. Instagram. Up. That didn't work. I have to go back and refer my own page what I wrote. Yeah, open a new tab. There we go. Okay, so don't click on the icons, just click on the bar to the right of it. And then on this page, it shows open links in a new tab. So we're going to click that, and then we're going to save. We're going to go back to view the page. Scroll all the way down, click on Facebook, and now it opens up in a new tab. Okay, so you just have to do that once on this page in the edit. Scroll all the way down, and then click out to the right of the icons, and then you'll get this block that shows you how to, or that you can select the open links in a new tab. Now, the only problem with this is that when you go back and you go to a different page, those icons are not there. Okay, so the bad news is you have to copy or put them on every single offer page, not your not this page
Categories.
here. Yeah, category page. So you only want to do them on your offer page. So that's the bad news. The good news is that we can go back to edit the page. We can, now we know this is the last thing on the page are your social media icons. So when you go into code editor, you can scroll all the way down. That's a big page. Okay, so here's your social media links. All you have to do is highlight those, copy them, go to a new page, go to my cosmetics page, hit edit page, back in code editor. Remember, it's the last thing on the page. So just click at the very last character on the page, hit enter, and then Control V to paste that in. Okay, save it. View page. And now your Facebook icon is now on that page. So that's the good part. The bad part, again, is you have to do it to every single page. And that's pretty much all I wanted to show. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, I have a question, Larry. You put
Uh,
up one icon there, Facebook.
uh-huh.
Now, then you put Pinterest next to it, but that hasn't shown up.
Right.
Now, should we put all of the social media icons there and then go to the rectangular block and click open in a new tab? Or do we have to do
Well,
it after each
so
icon?
remember, Tom, when you went into customize and social
Yeah.
media, I only have one for Facebook.
Hmm.
Remember? Okay. So at the bottom on my home page, it only shows that one.
Right.
Okay. But if I went in and added the Twitter and the LinkedIn, it would show both of them.
Yeah, but when you add those to each individual page,
Right.
right,
So,
they'll show up. But then what I'm saying can you put them all there and then go to the block, or do you have to go to the rectangular block after each icon that you put in to
okay.
open up in a new tab?
Yeah. So what I would do is at the bottom, it shows three icons, right?
Right.
But if you don't have anything in this, it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Now I had something in that one. So if we go back to edit and you don't have see, I have six icons here, but only three
Okay,
are,
so you have six icons, and each one, let's say, has your URL in it,
right.
right? Now, after that last one, the YouTube you have in there, it'll come up the rectangular block. Will that affect all of those or just that last icon, do you
It,
think?
it will only affect the ones that you have something in.
Right, so
Okay.
all of those have something in there,
Right. Now, remember, I only had three of them, the Facebook one, the
right?
Instagram, and I believe it was the
YouTube,
YouTube.
right?
Okay. But if we looked at LinkedIn, I don't have anything in it.
Mhm.
So when you go back to view the page, it doesn't show the LinkedIn one. It only shows the ones that you have links in.
Right,
Okay. Now, um, when you go back to this part
that's what
where
I'm
you
talking
open
about.
open links in the new tab, any of these icons that have links in them, it will affect only those until you put something into them.
Right. So that answers my question. Actually, I didn't notice that the rectangular block was all the way across. I just thought it was at the end of the last icon forward. But I see all those icons are inside that rectangular block. So when you click on open links in the new tab, that should, when they're all populated, affect all, let's say six in this example, that they would all open up in a new tab.
Right. Exactly. So if
Right.
I were to put
Okay.
a link in here, just for something to put in here. It's not necessarily my LinkedIn thing here. So
You can even just put a letter in there, Larry. I did that before just to see if they showed up with something typed in there.
yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put Rory's page on LinkedIn. On my Pinterest, I'll just put a letter. You have to save it. Okay, and then save here. Up at the top of your top right, save your page. View the page. Remember I did LinkedIn and Pinterest. So now I have the LinkedIn icon and I have the Pinterest icon. Now I remember I did Rory's to the LinkedIn. Click there and it goes to Rory's page. So it doesn't really matter what you put in there, but it's highly suggested to put your own links in there to where you want them
Right.
to go. So now
So
I
we
can,
have to do every single page. There isn't somewhere in the widgets or the customization area that we can put in once to cover the whole site.
well, say for example, I got my Facebook one in here. Okay, so it goes to Facebook. So when we go back to edit page and then code editor, of course, that's going to be at the very bottom here. Okay, so there's your social link right there.
Right.
All of these right from there, anything that says social link. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy this whole thing. Okay, and as long as you got something in there, okay. So
You
this one
can
shows
copy and
Rory
paste
3.
them to each
Right.
page.
Copy, paste, and paste it to your other offer pages.
Yeah.
So you only have to put links in one time because you can copy this
Mhm.
and then
And then you can go to your 145 or 200 pages and put it in each one's code editor.
right.
Right. Lordy,
Okay. So
lordy.
what I'm going to
Yeah.
do is I'm going to copy this and I'll put it in here.
What would happen if you put it in the widgets in the packs?
Put it in the widgets.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, like
Like we
in the
did
bot,
for Google AdSense.
like across the bottom widget. But that might put it on all of your category pages as well. That you don't want
Yeah.
that.
Um,
You can always try
so
it, but then you
let's
can
go
always
to
delete it.
yeah, let's go to widgets and then
Footers.
like a
Just
footer.
Yeah.
just add it. Yeah. Just add another one.
Um, that would be good. Something good for um, Chat GPT.
There you go.
Okay,
Ta-da, ta-da.
so let's see here. Um, okay, so I need to go back and get my code again. Uh,
think you still have it, don't you? What if you just tried putting it in the extra one down there?
Yeah, I copied it, but it didn't paste. So
Mm.
Well, you don't really need the code. It understands what you're talking about.
okay,
The
let's see.
multiple social media icons, how can you put it on? Can you put it on all the individual blog pages?
Also, if you're on a Windows machine, if you do Control V, I'm sorry, the Windows key V, it'll bring up your clipboard and it'll show you everything you've copied, whether you've pasted it or not.
Nope. Turn
Wasn't
on.
You have to
turned
turn it on. Yep.
There you go. Looks like it.
Okay, so then it should put the code in here. There we go.
Teamwork. Yes, you can.
Yeah, there's the footer. So you can put in the widgets.
Uh,
Okay, so
We do have a limit of what we can actually do in WordPress. Sometimes we don't have all the I know we don't have all the capabilities.
I wonder if that's why he took it off. So that people could use AdSense instead. That could be why it disappeared.
This actually, all those social media buttons disappeared after we had the server problem
Yeah,
a couple of
virus.
years ago, 2+.
Yeah.
so I'm in the footer. So would it be custom HTML? Let's try it and see.
Yeah,
Should
try
be.
it.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's custom
Click
HTML.
the preview and see what it shows.
you can always delete it. Yeah.
I'm going to go back and
Did
just
you
pick
save
another
it?
page that um, nope. So we got to have
Did
have
you
it.
did you save it though?
Yeah.
I
I'll
was
go
going to
back.
say, I think you have to save it at the bottom of that page.
What about refresh?
Because the widgets, what we did was we put them in a paragraph block and we didn't put them in an HTML block.
Oh,
Even
look.
though-
Look what it shows now.
Yeah.
But that's the widget.
Right.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
So it's there. And you click save.
yeah, it's updated.
Yeah, but you refresh. Go check it again.
Okay.
See if it's there.
Well, if it's there, it should show up on all the pages anyway.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
not exactly
There you-
what we wanted, but I probably
Yeah.
wouldn't scroll all the way down to look at that. I mean, I'd probably spot
Yeah.
it up here.
Well, and it would show up if you put it on the home page in that corner, it'll show up there instead. So you don't really need it down
Can't
there.
even recognize
Let's-
those icons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really like that. So there's got to be a way of putting it
But look over
Yeah,
on the
that's
corner
that's
here.
in the footer. That's the widgets. So that's the same place that the Google AdSense would be. But
yeah.
you don't want that. You want it over on the left-hand side. So what do we have back there that we can put it so it shows up on the left-hand side instead of in a footer widget? So it wouldn't be a
So
widget.
that was under customized, but can you add to that list? Because it was a pretty short list. After you hit customize and then you hit social,
Customized and then social.
Like
can
Rory,
you add, yeah, can you add to that?
Hmm.
I wonder.
way back
That was my
when Rory
question.
said, preferably, we don't want to add a whole bunch of them. We want to detract from the content. So
Yeah.
those should be sufficient. You know,
Yeah, but
because,
you know, that's not really detracting from the content. I mean,
well,
it's all
Yes.
the way down here now.
But they'll be
I'm
listed vertically instead of that stuff horizontally. See, you got the Facebook one over there.
yeah,
So they'll just list them all right there vertically.
But when you do that there, that shows up on every page, right?
That's apparently, yeah,
yeah,
interesting.
we just want the icons, not the whole URLs.
yeah. I would just I would be happy with just the icon instead of the URL.
All right.
But now those are just for you anyway. I mean, to show people that we use those because
Social media.
they couldn't click them from your website.
I think they can if it has the
Well, not the. I mean, talking about these others. These others, they're for you. You
These over here.
no, the ones on the left, because I've had them on my site since day one, but I've never tried anybody clicking them.
Yep, they can.
It's just for me to know that that's my link and I can use it and go to Facebook and place that page on there.
Hortense, what's your PBS?
5D93.
Oops, sorry.
Consider how you say undetectable. You learn what's different about Devada. Devada was a PC to HIV.
Oh, it does go to them.
Yep.
Yep.
I've never
They're
clicked
live.
on them. Yeah, I've never clicked on them. I would just use them to go to Facebook and advertise that page.
Yep.
There you go. Awesome.
Learn something new.
So,
Does
so
that put that on the category page as well? Oh, you already got out of it.
on hers?
Yeah.
Go online or scan the code on your screen right now. Receive 50% off this holiday season. You'll also receive the Power Swap Stay Out Click Stick absolutely free. And in addition,
So here's your arts and entertainment category page. It's down here. So yes,
Oh, yeah,
puts it on.
it does.
It's basically
Yeah,
a
it's on
footer.
mine too. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
So is that showing up on all pages just by putting your URL in those social media
Right.
sections?
Exactly.
So it does show the whole thing instead of just the icon.
Yeah.
Right. Now,
But they're limited just those ones, right? You can't add to them.
say that I don't know. Um,
It didn't look like there was a way to.
Yeah.
If you click on social, and then at the bottom is any of those little icons. Can you add anything down there?
Drag to
I don't
move.
know what those are.
I think those are preview buttons.
Yeah, these are preview buttons down here.
Looks like it's limited.
Wow. And it's okay. Hide.
Interesting.
Basically, you want the major ones there anyway.
Yeah, and there's
Oh, look down there. It says widgets.
down
Go
where
back to the go back to customize and then
customize.
social. Yeah, and social. And where was I now? You clicked on something after that.
You know, it was this pencil down here.
Maybe, yeah, it was down there then. You clicked on something and it gave a list.
Huh.
Whoops. Sorry
Okay,
about
now
that.
how do I get rid of this bar?
Go all the way to the bottom too, where you see that little, click on the hide icon again. There you go. It's
Hide
there.
See, there's
controls.
widgets there.
Uh,
Look, there's widgets.
Yeah.
Under social media, go down on the list. A little farther. Oops.
you don't see this bar on the left side of my screen here,
Right.
do you?
Yeah, we
No,
do.
but right where you are,
Yeah.
click it. That you're on widgets. Oops.
I can't see it. Right there?
That, you're on
Yeah.
widgets there.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, it's another place to put. Another place to put a footer. Lock
I
widgets.
don't know how I got this stupid bar here. I can't because I can't see what it is.
We can't see it.
Really? Ah,
How about if you keep going back, arrow back? Yeah, up there.
no, it's something that
Oh,
uh oh, there we go. Okay, I got rid of it. Okay, so go back to customize and then widgets. Left a menu.
It's just
Block widgets.
that's probably the same thing that you can do on each page, right?
Oh, this is just showing the same thing as
Right.
Going into your main widget page.
these.
Yeah.
Okay, so footer. But that, I wonder if there's a way to
Duplicate what?
icons. And there's got to be a way to make this bigger. And not necessarily put them in a footer.
Well, you don't really need them if you got them there on the left.
Yeah, but that's not showing. I mean, Tom has a YouTube channel. I'm sure he wouldn't mind putting his YouTube channel here.
Yeah, I think that the pencil that you had come up, you can change the title of those. Like, we don't use Google Plus anymore. So if
Oh,
you change, if
that's
you,
what's putting this thing up here. Okay. Um, you draw text, select. It's not telling me what I can select here.
doesn't really give you much options, any options there.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to ask AI.
Yep.
How do you add options to the social media in Word? WordPress.
Add it to a template. So it's by the section. This line is broken. Okay. Yeah, that will have to be something I would have to work on because I mean this part right here, I don't like that part right there down here at the bottom. Those icons. I would rather see it, up
Yeah.
here, where I had it on that other page because I
Yep.
just think it looks better. It was under arts and entertainment.
You might just have to do those by hand, one by one.
See, I like that much better. Those.
Yeah. Yeah. Easier to read.
Yeah, because it's a lot easier than this down here.
Yep.
And he's saying something about a template, add it to a template part.
Appearance, patterns, create a new one, social bar.
I like what you did better, Larry, than the old way, putting it in the widgets
Yeah,
on all the
yeah, I think
it's
I do
much
too.
easier. Yep.
Okay, something to think about during the week and see if I can figure it out. Use a
Right now
widget
you have
area.
it in two areas right now, and if you put it underneath the regular, you'd have it in three places. You'd have it there, then below on the left, and below in the middle. So now it's in three places. So
I
if you
like
put your
what you
URL
did
in the
better.
icons, it's always going to show up
Yeah,
over on the bottom
Chat.
left.
yeah,
Yep. Which isn't that bad. I mean,
right.
better than nothing. And you can recognize the icons.
Right.
Yes, they're easier, much easier to read.
Chat GPT says short answer, no, you can't add fields to that section in customization.
There we go. So that answers that. I like this better than having it on the left side.
You mean this part down here, Bev?
Right.
Okay.
What we see is what we get.
Right. WYSIWYG.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'll tell you what, WYSIWYG stands for what you see is what you get. And before, when we first started working online and you wanted to build a web page, it all had to be built as code editor. So if you actually had to write your web pages this way, right here.
So you need to know code.
You
Oof.
have to know code. So
HTML. Yep.
yeah, this
Ugh.
is what's HTML. This is the way you had to write it before WYSIWYG came out. And
Do you know
just
how?
do I know how? A little
Uh-huh. To
bit,
do code?
yes, not much. So they have an online school that you can go to, but if you don't know what you're looking for, you'll never find it. So just
I
be
have an
happy.
old book here. It's HTML4 for Dummies.
Yeah, I do
I've been
too.
using that for years.
Yeah. But yeah, it's about what, 3 inches thick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one's an inch thick because it just has HTML. The others have, Perl and Java and other things attached to it that where it was so thick.
Yeah.
So Larry,
Uh-huh.
the instructions that you wrote up, is that still the way we're going to do that?
Um,
Or do you
I
have
would
to
s-
rewrite?
I would say yes, but I would
Okay.
like to rewrite part of it.
Okay.
Um, that and I have not that one. This one here. It's just a little thing that I made so you could put
Yep.
your profiles in it. So I'll share that.
I think we're all limited to what we can do for the social media platforms, but there's probably plugins that we can use, or I should say, the plugins that can make it possible. However, we cannot use those plugins.
Nope, we can't.
Yeah, no, that's not a good thing.
Because there's a lot of things that can normally be done if we weren't limited at what we could do with the plugins, but we are.
Like analytics so that we know how much traffic's going to our website would be really helpful.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't think he's going to let us do that.
No.
I'm going to stop my share here. Okay, and then.
However, like you said, we can do it and then just copy the code and put it on all the pages if you wanted to add them.
Yeah, but there's got to be an easier way to do that.
I know. Less time consuming.
So why would we want to use that customized part? I don't really care for how that looks with the icon and the for Facebook and then the link standing out there. I know it's at the very bottom of the page and you can put it on every page by doing that, but why would we do that and then do it the other way that Larry just taught us, which looks much nicer and much better? Is
I
there a
think,
reason?
well, it was the old way of doing it, but I think
Uh-huh.
that what Larry just
Really?
taught us looks much, much better. And
It
actually, if you
does.
just copy it and put it somewhere where you can retrieve it easily, you can add it to every new page that you're making without such a big hassle.
Yeah.
I've done
Just
that with
add
my
it when
contact information.
just add
Yeah.
it when you're backing them up. So
Hmm.
that's not a big deal. Thank you, Larry. That was awesome.
Sure, no problem. Is there anything else that we need to have recorded?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.